Hello, and welcome back to my real estate page. My name is Brandon Ennis, a local realtor in town of Rockford, Illinois. Thank you for being a viewer. I'd highly appreciate it. Before I get started, there should be some information above to either contact me or call me, or right here. But I appreciate you coming along on my real estate journey of trying to put out the information to make transactions easier, or having the right information, or just knowing the do's and the do nots of real estate can definitely make a big impact on your transaction. And today, I just want to start, for the buyers, as it's a seller's market right now in Rockford, Illinois, and I just want to address, some tools and hints and tips that will help you, hopefully, maybe, get off the fence of thinking of buying a home to actually, putting pen to paper and, doing the deal. So anyways, I want to get to the buyer tools and whatnot, as, there's more than one way to make a real estate transaction happen. It's not as straightforward as you think. And by that, I mean, some sellers are in a situation to where they inherited the house. There's a bunch of stuff in the house and it's just too much of a headache. And what you could do, or it might not be the house, but like a garage or a pole barn or what have you, whatever the case may be, if you can write it into the transaction that if it's a jam-packed hoarder garage or a house, if you just say, I take all the stuff with it and the seller family and whatnot doesn't have to deal with it, it might change their mind and kind of push it towards your way of the deal being more in your favor of making the transaction happen, so that not necessarily one side gets a better deal, but work it out to both sides. And everyone has different value of stuff. You taking the burden of the stuff in the house and whatnot is definitely valuable. In real estate, there's different values for stuff. And that's another tool, is just to try and lessen the burden on the seller family, and that can definitely happen in some transactions. Or another good way for financial is FHA loans. Every year they dole out different designations and information, and also the parameters of what you need in order to get the FHA loan, or if it's forgivable, or if you have to pay it off in so many years, or it's structured in so many different ways. But it's definitely there to help those buyers that, want to get into real estate, but they think they don't have enough, tools or support with them. If you hire me as your real estate agent, I can definitely walk you through the paces and take you through the different support that you have there at your hands and fingertips. Another tip and tool that you can use if you have a little bit of money to throw around there is the escalation clause, that can definitely be a big time deal on making the difference on your real estate transaction, as the escalation clause when buying a house can make it to where you have put your highest and best set, kind of like an auction. If the house is $100,000 but you do 115 or like 110, then for the escalation clause, if any other agent or buyer puts an offer in for like $103,000, then yours will automatically go above theirs to $104,000. It'll beat out whatever they well, not necessarily 104,000, but it'll go to your set limit or ceiling limit for your escalation clause. Another good tip and to help buyers is, you know, people want to live, where they want to live, but if you don't have the tools or the financials to actually live where you want to, you might have to, you know, change your location on everything on where you want to go, but you can still make a transaction happen. Um, there's definitely more to it than what it looks like on TV. It's not as easy as, some people think, but I will take you through the paces, and on my real estate channel, you'll get information and everything, even if you don't use me as your agent. That's fine. But I just want to put the information out there for the public so that they get a better understanding of, how to go about real estate and the right questions to ask to get the answer you're looking for. But I just want to be a resource and be a tool in real estate you can use, and you can call on me to answer any question or try and figure out the best deal possible. And I think we'll just end it there today, and I appreciate your views and coming along my real estate fact journey and trying to get the information out there to you folks watching. And if you can please like, share, and follow right here, or it should be somewhere on my page here, but I'd appreciate it, and thank you for viewing my video, and hopefully I see you again on my other videos that I'll be definitely making in the future. And I wish good fortune to smile upon you, and I thank you, and have a dandy day.